Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come out. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team of the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that.
Well, by now you should be aware that the former head of state has a number of relatives in court cases. Him directly does not have any case because he still has his presidential immunity, but that's his daughter, Lungu. But the most prominent case is the one involving a farm in Eastern Province, where now the arguments are pretty much based off the size of that farm and its value. So a case continues, same thing with his wife. But there's one interesting case that seems to have caught the public's attention, where people are demanding his response. So this was posted by the UPND in Zambia. So they say Edgar Lungu's quietness on the meeting Lungu $24 million US scandal is a clear indication that he was a beneficiary of such calamities during his time in office. So that's the UPND's words there. But another interesting party that has issued a statement is Brian Wembia, popularly known as Beef Law. So Beef Law had this to say. Former President Lungu's silence on the KCM meeting of $24 million US forfeiture is too loud. So principle of accountability in leadership demands that the past and present leaders must be held accountable for the activities that take place under their watch. That is why a national leadership is a mammoth responsibility. And only those who are ready to be held accountable must vie for the top job of the land. It is imperative that the former head of state, President Edgar Chagwa Lungu, makes a comment on this matter, in which former KCM provisional liquidator Lungu has forfeited $24 million US to the state. Whether the state as a former head of state and as states make a public comment on this matter of public interest. Many Zambian citizens would like to know how an individual like Mr. Lungu could possess such huge amounts of money after getting involved with in public national assets such as KCM, which is supposed to improve the livelihood of poor Zambians. And how and why was this allowed to transpire under his stewardship of the Patriotic Front PF government? The fact that DPP asked the court to order the forfeiture of more than $24 million US from Mr. Lungu because the money is deemed to be property suspected to be proceeds of crime makes it even more necessary for the former president to clear his name too. He must clear his name because citizens are now of a view that this is clear sign that negligence, irresponsibility, and mismanagement took place under his leadership. And he signs it off as Brian Wembia, active citizen. Also, the organized family, this is the music band, also comment on that, where they say, where is the opposition political parties that they're too quiet over this matter because of its seriousness. So this is the President Lungu. He was in charge. This should be in Eastern Province, and then basically they took that image of him handing over some monetary gift in that envelope. What is Kangombe also echoes Biflo's sentiment. So Kangombe says KCM liquidation a high calculated criminal act. Romeo Kangombe. for those of you who were doubting about the Patriotic Front being a criminal syndicate, for feature of 24 million US dollars to the state by KCM liquidator Lungu is your answer. If a single individual just to liquidate KCM could defraud the country over to a tune of 24 million US dollars, how much do you think his appointing authority got away with? That asks, this is a member of parliament, should be for Shesheke. Citizens of this country, we are deceived into believing that the regulation of KCM was in national interest, and the forfeiture of the 24 million US dollars has exposed the real reason behind the liquidation, and it's the looting. And then he goes further to say, when suppliers and workers were languishing in poverty, Lungu and his junkies were busy enriching themselves. Surely, how greedy can one be? He asks. With all the hefty salaries and allowances that come with the presidency, he chose to steal from the poor people of Chingola and other areas where the KCM operated. All criminals must be brought to book, regardless of their status in society. Forfeiture is actually an admission of guilt, and Lungu was admitted to defrauding the people, and therefore must face the full wrath of the law. Demands that's Christopher Kangombe, no, Christopher Kangombe, Robert Kangombe, UPND member of parliament for Sesheke. Obviously, other people were in. Monochingola says, I have a lot to say about the 24 million saga. How one individual found themselves owing 1% of a mine. But I won't, because people on this app, meaning Facebook, say we never want to see our own people succeed. Mulungu Eka Ndiaziva. And then SK in the comment section says, Ndalamazo Wushida infrastructure Vanadia. And then Monashingwa responds, can you imagine, saying the money could have been used to revamp Invest Trust Bank that has been taken over by the Bank of Zambia. Our state recovered more than 30 million in forfeiture from high-profile cases in the last 30 years. Details in the comment section. So pretty much just to do with the same case where Lungu was giving back properties and money worth 24 million US dollars back to the states based off the demand by the Director of Public Prosecution. So that's what's going on in the nation. And also this particular image of the toilet from the tour the president had on Cover Belt has been trending. People are laughing to say, how can President Hakainde go and open a toilet, pretty much like they're launching a toilet. This task was supposed to be given to Garin Kombo Jito. This is posted by George Mtonga. This is the UPND advocate from the United States in the diaspora. So he's saying this task that the president was given to and launch this particular toilet was supposed to be given to Jito or Garin Kombo, Minister of Local Government. And then someone in the comment section says, get the full facts right. So people are saying the total amount of toilets that were launched in this area were 1,674 units, not just one. It's just that the journalists did not do a good job in covering the president. They only captured one image where the ribbon was, and it came off as if he was only launching or releasing whatever word can be used of cutting the ribbon for one toilet. But in reality, there were 1,674. And then George Mtonga doubles down to say, in as much as we understand that, but such a task is supposed to be given to Garin Kombo or Chito. Opening to is supposed to be, cannot be given to the president. Anyway, that's just politics. So the image has been going around. People have been using shades on top of it. He even laughs about this is still George, saying I'm not the one that put the plaque and on it, including the jets above it. So pretty much people are having fun with that. Say, the president shouldn't have done that in as much as there are many toilets. But what trended was just one particular toilet. This task was supposed to be given to the junior individual. That's news, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's going on in the nation today.
subscribe button, you click on the notifications to get the notifications of every video that I upload. I try to upload every week, sometimes every day of the week, but definitely each week you expect a video. So make sure you click on the subscribe, like this